So unless you've been living under a rock, earlier this year the Nintendo president officially made the announcement that they're going to show off their next generation system and a Nintendo Switch successor before the end of their fiscal year on March 31st, 2025. And on this channel, I talk a lot about the latest Nintendo Switch 2 leaks, rumors, and news, but a topic that I've seen many of you guys comment about is from people who don't have a Nintendo Switch yet, asking should they buy a Nintendo Switch right now or save their money for the next generation Nintendo Switch 2. And that's what this video is going to be here to help you with. I'm really going to kind of give you like 4 main things to think about, and then from that you should be able to make your decision as for what is best for you. Now real quick before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I am having a special giveaway for the holidays where I'm giving away a digital download code for any Nintendo Switch game or DLC, and all you gotta do to enter is just click the link below in the description or the pinned comment, and you can have a chance to win any Nintendo Switch game or DLC that you want, whether it's a game that just came out like The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom or Mario and Luigi Brothership, or a game that's already been out like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate or The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Any Nintendo Switch game, you can even comment down below and let me know which one you really want. The giveaway is open worldwide and it does end right before Christmas, so definitely be sure to click the link below and enter for a chance to win. Now the first thing to really consider here is the timing, as right now Nintendo hasn't given us any type of official reveal for their next generation system, but we're rumored to be getting some type of reveal most likely in January, and Nintendo has already officially told us that the reveal is going to happen before the end of March of 2025, so it is just around the corner. And then as for the release, the Nintendo Switch 2 is rumored to be coming out at some point in like June or summer of 2025. So it really comes down to the time, as if you're willing to kind of just wait a little bit, you could actually get to see this system and maybe decide from there if it's something that you might be interested in. But I know a lot of people right now are also just urgently wanting a Nintendo Switch because it's the holidays, you can get one for a pretty decent deal, and a lot of people are on break right now for winter if you're in college or school, and you might just want something to play. So that is something that you can also think about. Money is by far one of the most important parts about this decision, as right now we don't have any type of official pricing for what Nintendo's next system is gonna cost, but rumors are saying that the Nintendo Switch 2 could range from anywhere between $399.99 US to $499.99, and that is definitely a very expensive piece of hardware. In comparison, right now the Nintendo Switch is on sale for the holidays. You can find some pretty cool holiday bundles where you can get like a Nintendo Switch or a Nintendo Switch OLED model that comes with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and a couple of months of Nintendo Switch Online, all packaged in for like $300, $350, and that's a pretty good deal. And you can even get into the Nintendo Switch family by just getting a Nintendo Switch Lite for $200, which can also come with like an Animal Crossing game bundled in, so you've got that way of getting in there. And then if you're willing to buy like a refurbished system or a used system, you can get those for even under $200, so it's definitely a cheaper option in comparison to like a brand new system that's definitely going to be much more expensive if you want to buy that. Now, what do you buy any video game system for? It's the games. And because right now the Nintendo Switch is pretty much at the end of its life, as the system has been out for 7+ years, as a result of that, there is a huge catalog of major games that have already released throughout the years that are available to get on the Nintendo Switch. And that means if you've never played a Nintendo Switch and you buy this system, you have so many options for amazing games that you can play right now, as ever since the system came out in 2017 up until 2024 now, you have so many games from platformers and action and adventure games, RPGs, like there's so many cool games that you can look forward to buying, and there's already just a huge option of games that you have right now. And Nintendo does seem to still be trying to have other releases coming to the Switch even in 2025, and we can see from some of the games that we already know about, like Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, Pokemon Legends ZA, and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, there's definitely some pretty nice games that are still coming to the system. Now, I don't know if beyond that, if there's still going to be other really exciting games to that level that are going to be coming in like 2026 and beyond, but the point is there's still some other games coming, and you have a massive catalog of games that you can still play if you're willing to get a Nintendo Switch right now. However, when it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo's president did officially confirm that the Switch 2 is going to have backwards compatibility with the current Nintendo Switch, meaning even if you haven't played some of these amazing games that are on the Switch right now, you're still going to be able to experience them even on the Switch 2, as the system is going to be backwards compatible, so you are going to be able to play Switch games on it too. So it's pretty much like if you've never played on a PS4 before, or you never owned it, and you get a PS5, you can still play all of the amazing PS4 games that you might have missed out on, and you can do the same thing even with the Nintendo Switch 2. And obviously the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to become the main focus for Nintendo, as they're going to have a lot of big releases coming out for that system to try to get people hyped and excited to buy the brand new console and also start an entire new generation. So it also comes down to how patient you are for playing those newest games, because if you're going to be somebody who's seeing like the newest Mario Kart coming out, or the newest 3D Mario game, or Zelda game, or Smash Bros, or Splatoon, or Pokemon generation, and you're going to be like, man, I really want to play that, then that's definitely going to be unfortunate if you buy a Nintendo Switch right now and see all of these amazing new games that are going to be coming out for the next system. So are you going to be okay if you have an old Nintendo Switch that you buy right now to have to wait an extra like 2 to 3 years until you can afford a Switch 2 later down the line? Or are you going to be somebody who really wants to play with everybody when all of these newest games are coming out? And if that's the case, I would definitely wait to get a Switch 2. And finally, the last thing to consider is performance. The Nintendo Switch right now is a very old piece of tech. If you didn't know, the chip that is inside of it, which really powers pretty much everything, is the Tegra X1 chip, which released in 2015. Which means next year, this chip will literally be a decade old. So you're going to have decade-old hardware that is inside of the current Nintendo Switch. And as a result, now, a lot of the modern games that are coming to the Switch, and even looking at Nintendo's own first-party releases, some of these latest ones are just not starting to run the best and can definitely have some performance issues with frame rate dips and just the graphics not really looking the best, especially if you're playing on like a large TV, for example. If you're playing on like a big 65-inch TV in your living room or something, and you put in a game that doesn't really render the best because of the Switch's poor performance, and you've got like a low resolution 720p game that is in there, having that put into the dock and blown up to a giant like 65-70-inch TV, it can look very fuzzy and just not really welcoming to play. However, looking at the rumored specs for the Nintendo Switch 2, it definitely appears to be a significant leap of performance coming from the original Nintendo Switch. And right now, everybody pretty much seems to be upgrading their TVs and monitors. People are getting 4K TVs, monitors are becoming cheaper, and a lot of these displays are coming with new features like HDR and things, and the current Nintendo Switch does not have support for any of that. Every time I play a gorgeous game on my PlayStation 5 with really buttery frame rates, and then come to play a Nintendo Switch game where the frame rate is dipping all the time, there's constant stutters, and the game is rendering at like a subpar under 720p resolution that's being blown up to a large TV and looking really fuzzy and blurry, it's just a very unwelcoming experience, and I'm always wishing for just a better experience for playing these types of games, and you are going to be getting that with the Nintendo Switch 2. So if you're also somebody who gets annoyed by that type of stuff and you're hoping for just a more fluid and smoother experience and just one that looks really pleasing to the eye to play, then you're definitely going to get that with the Switch 2. But yeah, these are really the types of things to consider, and hopefully by thinking about these types of things, you can now make a decision for if you think it's worth it to just buy a current Nintendo Switch right now for a discount and getting a pretty nice deal on it, or potentially just saving your money and waiting for the next generation Nintendo Switch 2. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to click that like button and also subscribe to the channel as well. I'm definitely gonna have some more videos talking about the Switch 2, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think about that. What are you guys planning on doing if you're thinking about this decision as well? Are you going to be getting a current Nintendo Switch? Are you going to be waiting for the Switch 2? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. But if you don't have anything to say, just comment your favorite emoji down below for some engagement. I would really appreciate it. Go follow me on Twitter at @Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros and Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. And remember to enter my giveaway as well. I'm giving away a digital download code for any Nintendo Switch game, and all you gotta do to enter is just click the link below in the description or the pinned comment, and you can win any Nintendo Switch game. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.